know. Call me uncultured, but I reckon it tastes like old shoes and worn out leather handbags. I feel rather pretentious every time I drink it and think I can critique my own life enough to pretend it's a piece of art hanging from a broken nail about the dreams I couldn't quite capture. I don't like Carlsberg. I'll have a Leo, Sex X, hell, even a Heineken, but never a Carlsberg. I've never liked the smell. It smells like my dad. It smells like my childhood and every Christmas we never finished. On those rare occasions, it even smells like weekends spent sleeping at the backseat of my mom's car in a parking lot because he got too drunk. I've never liked the smell. See, I'm not a big drinker, but on the nights I do drink, on the nights I wash my veins in cheap vodka and cigarette smoke that's barely escaped my lungs, I always wind up in love. I love tequila. 1 shot, 2 shots, that bitter slice of lime and enough salt to blur out every trace of my memory, and I mean every trace of my memory. In Africa, we put salt by doors to keep the bad spirits out. My daddy taught me that. That man was always superstitious, but it got worse when he was drunk. Vietnam flashbacks of when his delusions convinced him my mom was a witch. He dosed her in gasoline until the roots of her hair was soaked in fear. Box of matches, I still hear her scream every time I see one lift. But she's still breathing. I hear God's voice every time her lungs move the heavens love through that woman's soul. Now, I'm not much of a romantic. I've only ever kissed one toilet seat, and I'd have to say it was a love-hate relationship. I wanted to leave, I swear I wanted to leave. But my legs, they felt like they were trapped under the cement. I wonder if that's how my mom felt. I love alcohol. The lights of the bars that blind me and encapsulating escape from my past, but in the wake of the crowd, I always get a whiff of that Carlsberg, and I swear I can hear my dad's laugh. It's so real, I have to pull myself back and bite my tongue with the back of my teeth so I don't scream out into a bar, "Why'd you leave us?" Because I hated you, and you were a mess, but you were our mess. It's hard to remove a person whose blood runs through my veins. If every time I look in the mirror, I still see pieces of you in my reflection. You live in my DNA, you asshole. I hate the smell of Carlsberg, but I love alcohol. It reminds me of my father's love. It's frozen state that dries your mouth just enough to force you back for more. It reminds me that even if he gives me every reason to order a glass of water, I will always come home because maybe I don't want to be free of my parents' sins and have it wash off my flesh in a bath of suburban spring comfort, because maybe I like the state of chaotic nights and empty bottles, because maybe I like the smell of Carlsberg.